welcome back to my channel. And today's look is going to be today's video is going to be a first impression video on two drugstore products. It's going to be the Loreal Infallible 24-Hour Pro Glow. I hope you guys can see that. And the next drugstore product is going to be Black Radiance True Complexion Contour Palette. I have the light to medium shade. Now, the L'Oreal Infallible foundation is fairly new, and I've been trying to get my hands on this, and my local Walmart finally has this, and that's where I got it from. And this also came from my local Walmart as well. I want to say the foundation retailed for $10.49 and plus the tax, which is really not that bad. It's the same retail price for this one, which is the matte. Same thing, just one has a matte finish and one has a sheer glow finish. And basically I'm just going to talk about the difference real quick before I apply it. I'm going to talk about the matte foundation first. The matte, I have 111 Soft Sable, and in the Pro Glow, this is 211 Cream Cafe. So as we know, the color ranges and numbers are different, so I couldn't really go by my old foundation. The color next to this seemed a little bit dark, so I'm hoping, and the one before this looked a little beige, so I'm hoping this is right on the money with the shade I chose. And it's the same packaging, exact same. Both have a 24-hour hold, and both have a medium coverage, which says on the back. I don't know if you guys can see that. And this is the matte one. Basically, the matte one gives a demi-matte finish, wears up to 24 hours. The coverage is medium, and the texture is air light, which is all true. I really love this foundation. I can tell you the cons of this is it's a very good coverage, very medium coverage. The issue that I was having with this one is that it was too drying. I'm an oily skin person, so as soon as they got out with this, I immediately grabbed the hold to it, because at the time the glowness wasn't really popular yet. It was more of the matte finish was a popular look, so I really wanted to try this, and it's really good. But the cons of this is that even though I'm oily, it would dry up in places that I would flake up in, and I basically got this in the winter. So how my skin works, I'm very normal to oily. I'm gonna oil up in my T-zone, which is like in my brows, down my nose, and in here is mostly where I oil up. So I was like, why not? If this is going to give me like that matte smooth finish, might as well try it. And it does. But the only thing was, wintertime I tend to flake up in these areas, and the foundation would settle in these areas. So that was my issue with that. And as far as the texture, my issue with this was that as soon as I apply it, it would dry up on my skin immediately. Like, I had to use a damp beauty blending sponge or a wetting my brush. I had to wet my brush in order to get a smooth finish out of the look, to avoid any patchiness or anything like that. So that was like the huge trouble area for me, and I kind of fell back on this product because of that. So it's pretty neat that they decided to have a sheer finish glow, because you know the glow in makeup is popular now. That whole radiant look is very popular in the makeup scene right now. So I said, why not? And even though I'm oily, you know, oily people like to glow too. It's just that with oily people, we tend to look sweaty. but I came up with my techniques of avoiding to not look so sweaty. So I'm hoping this foundation won't make me look like that, but this is the purpose of the video. This is coming from a normal to oily, like I said, same packaging, exactly the same. It's just they both have an airlight finish, both have a medium coverage. It's just one is matte and one is sheer. And as far as the contouring palette, the packaging of this is pretty neat. This is retailed about $6.98 at Walmart, and plus your tax, which is very inexpensive, very. Because think about it, your drugstore highlight by itself runs about $7. But the perks in this, you get get a contour shade to go with it, so that's pretty awesome. So I have the light and medium palette, and this is the packaging. So you have your sculpting shade, your contouring shade, and your highlight shade. I definitely didn't say that in order, my BAD, but this is how it looks. It also gives you step by step how to use it. It even gives you a face guide to go along and follow, which is pretty neat. So this is the packaging. It comes with a clear over case. Alright, and hopefully I explain packaging details. This is my first, my chair is going down, playing the packaging detail and everything okay for you guys. This is my first impression review, so bear with me. So I already prepped and primed my skin. I purposely did this, well, I purposely prepped my skin with my Nivea moisturizer. It's a very hydrating moisturizer, and being that it's so hydrating, I didn't want to apply it now and then apply it with the foundation, because I want to see if the foundation is really going to give its radiant look like it says. So I purposely did that. But I already have on my primers. Anything that I did not mention in this video will be in the description box below, so please check that out. It's just the main focus on this video is going to be the two products, so anything else that you want to know that I use will be in that description box, so check that out. Now let's get right into it. It has a little silver placing over where the foundation comes out, so I'm gonna build that off. Oh, and it says shake up well. It says the exact same thing with the matte foundation too, and I forgot the thing I remember. Yeah, as far as you shaking up this, you're not going to hear anything, but I don't know if you guys can hear that. You can definitely hear it move. So I can tell that the consistency of this foundation will be very liquidy by the movement in the packaging. Putting a few dots. Yeah, it's running. I don't know if you guys can see that. It's definitely running off my hand. I'm warming up in the back of my hand and start applying. And it looks like this is not my color. I don't know. I'm gonna apply a few more. Oh, and I did not color correct my under eyes or anything. I'm not color correcting. I do have a little bump right here, so this also will be able to see if it's going to cover well. It's a medium coverage, but still it should, being that it's medium, you shouldn't see too much. So, and this is a e.l.f. buffing brush that I'm using right now. And this brush is not damp. I purposely didn't do that because, like I said, I want to see this foundation's true radiant look. It's not as bad. It's as I thought. I think I'm still not this color. I think I should go the shade darkest to 211 that I have. Let me make sure that's 211. Yeah, 211 Cream Cafe. It's not as bad, but I mean, I don't know. What you guys think? Is it my color or what? I see a little sheerness. I'm gonna be honest with you guys. I see a little sheerness in it, but I'm not really glowed like I thought I was gonna be. But I definitely see a sheer radiant look right here. Let's apply a few more because I feel like it's kind of a light coverage. Not too much of, like, I feel like you have to really put a lot of drops in to get a medium coverage. It's my opinion. I don't know. I'm trying to be honest with you guys, and this is my honest opinion. I feel like a lot of drops are going to be involved in you trying to get that medium look. Okay, I can see it. I do have a radiant look going on. Not so much a sheer, but it's a nice natural glow out of it. So I don't know if you guys can see that. As far as medium coverage, I did have a red bump right here, so it did cover that. My bump is still visible, but it's not as red right here. I had two of them, and one of them was like really red, and one was like not so red, but it did cover it. So it's definitely a medium coverage. Everything else you see is going to be sped up because, like I said, the focus is just on the foundation and the contour kit. So as soon as I get to the contouring kit, I'll explain and give you guys, well, tell you guys how I feel about it and how I like it. So I'm gonna move on to everything else. Since I'm doing my makeup, I don't know if you guys can see, but I can definitely see the radiance in the foundation. So far so good. I'm gonna keep on continuing to do the rest of my face, and then I'll show you guys the Black Radiance contouring kit. Okay. So I'm gonna take this little plastic wrap off. And I'm just gonna swatch it out. There's two, the sculpting and contouring shade. I'm trying to decide. I don't know if that sculpting shade is going to show up because I'm going to use that as bronze and then use the darker shade to contour. You guys can, yeah. The lighting is really not picking it up too well, but that's what I'm trying to see. So I'm going to swatch it real quick to see if I can actually bronze with that sculpting color. Okay. So now I'm going to sculpt. I'm not going to say sculpt. I'm going to bronze and then actually define my face with that contouring shade with that palette. Oh wow. It's a nice color. warming up my skin first before I contour. Now I'm just going to actually contour now. Now actually I bronzed my skin, which gave me a nice little sun-kissed look. I'm gonna now sculpt out my jawlines and under my cheeks. And that's just gonna help to give like a slimmer face structure. I really like this, guys. Like, no lie, this is, I'm really happy with what I'm seeing. Guys can see, but I still look radiant from what I'm looking at in my mirror. So the foundation is really, it does give a nice radiant look. It's not like a, they said pro glow. In my opinion, it's not like a whoa, you know what I'm saying? It's not like that. And I'm not just saying that because me putting on powders. Even when I put it on before my powder, I was kind of waiting for it to sit. It's more of a radiant look, so I wouldn't say it's a super glow. Like they said, it's pro glow. In my opinion, it's not much of a glow. It's definitely a radiant foundation. So, but still, it's a nice look, a nice soft, subtle look. I can't complain about it. So yeah, so as far as pro glow wise, I'm thinking if you probably wet your beauty blending sponge or wet your brush, you'll probably get that pro glow. But I just, like I said, I wanted to see it without damping or wetting any brush to see if it's going to actually like glow like they said. But it's more of a radiant look to me, in my opinion, but it's still nice at the end of the day. So moving on. Okay guys, this is the finishing product. I applied my lashes, all that off camera, my blush. Like I said, anything that I didn't mention in this video will be in the description box below, so check that out. But this is the finishing product. That highlight, I was definitely underestimating it because of the lighting, and I was like packing it in, and I was like, wait, hold up, it's showing, and it's a nice subtle glow. Like the contouring palette, get it, why not? I mean, it's $6.98 before tax. It's very, very, very beginner friendly. Like I said, I love the fact it tells you exactly what to do. This product is definitely not new on YouTube and new for me. I've been trying to get a hold to this, and my local Walmart finally got it. So yeah, but I love this. This is absolutely beginner friendly. As far as the foundation, I'm still looking pretty radiant. I don't look, trying to see, it didn't settle into any of my trouble areas or anything. I don't really have a trouble area. I only have problems in the winter where my T-zone decides to reverse and dry. But like I said, I'm normally normal to oily combination. I mean, not combination, excuse me, normal to oily skin type. And like I said, I still feel like this is more of a radiant foundation more than a pro glow. Maybe if you wet your sponge or wet your beauty blender, you'll probably get a super glow, but I didn't wet anything, so, and I got a more radiant feel. But like I said, I feel, in my opinion, it's more of a light to medium coverage. Like I said, no complaints. It's a really, really nice, subtle, natural looking foundation that I approve of. Yeah, that's about it. I hope you guys enjoyed my first impression video. If you guys have any comments or any other looks you guys want me to do, please use that description box below. I am open to any suggestions, so if you have any ideas, let me know. And I hope I explained these two drugstore products as much as I can. This is my, like I said, this is my very first talk through video period, so I was very much nervous, but I hope you guys enjoyed it as much as I enjoyed making this video. Thank you guys for stopping by. Bye.